Hi, I'm Mohamed, founder of Lyntest. In this video, we are going to explore specific product image A/B tests for apparel stores. And even if you sell in a completely different category, you will walk away with A/B testing ideas you can easily adapt to your own store. By the end of this video, you will have several strategies in hand to test your images. We are going to look at the visual strategies top brands use to build trust and drive sales, and how you can easily replicate them using simple A/B tests. By the way, to apply this exact test to your store, we will be using Lyntest. I created this Shopify app to let you A/B test your entire product page. From images and copy, hiding specific elements, it's incredibly simple to use and tells you exactly which version drives the most sales, giving you precise data on your add to cart rate, conversions, and revenue per visitor. Alright, let's look at what these top brands are doing. When someone is shopping for clothes online, especially jeans, their main worry is always figuring out the exact fit. They need to visualize the garment on their own body. In fact, a poor fit is the number one reason for e-commerce returns. To eliminate these purchasing frictions, top brands have adopted various strategies that you can draw inspiration from when testing your images. Here is how 3 of these brands approach the problem from different angles. If you look at a brand like Let's Strange London, they help clear up this hesitation just by styling the garment differently. By tucking in the t-shirt, they show you exactly where the waistband sits. You instantly see how the pants fall on the hips. Tubi takes another approach. They cut off the model's head and upper body to keep all the focus entirely on the jeans. Without a face or specific style to distract you, anyone can imagine wearing them. Then they push it even further with this fourth shot, just the jeans on a white background. Zero distraction, you see the raw shape and the exact wash. With Vuori, the first 3 images do the heavy lifting, giving you a very descriptive view of the drape from the front and the hips from the back. But then they bring in a lifestyle shot of the model sitting down. It's a really subtle way to prove comfort. They pair it with a simple white tank top so nothing distracts from the jeans. Based on what we've seen from the previous 3 brands, let's see how you can apply these same principles with 3 specific A/B tests. Sometimes the model's upper body actually distracts customers and stops them from picturing themselves in the clothes. Simply crop your image right above the waist. Doing this forces all the intention onto the fit and makes it much easier for the shopper to project themselves into the garment. A garment can have a great fit when standing straight, but still look restrictive. Try with an image of the model sitting on the floor rather than just another stiff standing pose. You visually prove the stretch and the functional fit. The customer sees that the garment moves with the body, which naturally removes the worry of feeling squeezed the clothing. The other major requirement in today's industry is social proof. Drive Avenue does the exact opposite of traditional e-commerce. Instead of perfect studio shot, their whole strategy relies on an Instagram vibe. It makes the brand feel super relatable and gives you real styling ideas. To push this even further, they seamlessly mix a plus size model right into this casual shot. This shows the clothes are not just for one specific body type, helping to remove the anxiety of wondering how the piece will fit. To build this kind of instant trust with the customers, here is what you should test in the second half of the carousel. A great test to run is stepping away from only showing your clothes on one standard body type. For the second image, include a photo showing the exact same garment but worn by a model with a curvier. It clears up the sizing hesitation and naturally reduces your return rate by giving shoppers a much more realistic expectation of the fit. Sometimes flawless studio lighting can make a product look a bit too perfect. Try swapping out one of your highly polished studio images for a simple phone shot, like a natural mirror selfie or a candid street photo. This adds a real sense of authenticity. It gives the shopper real-life proof of how the garment fits, which naturally breeds confidence in the product. To show exactly how soft and premium a fabric is, you need extreme close-ups and the right lighting. Let's see how 2 brands do it perfectly. Taylor Stitch uses a very clear 2-part visual strategy. First, they use detailed studio close-ups on the stitching and fabric grain to prove the garment is built to last. Then, they shift to outdoor shots with warm tones to place the hoodie in a rugged environment. The way they use these softer colors makes the clothing look perfectly lived in. Round treats their activewear exactly like a luxury product. They use muddy lighting and deep shadows to immediately give the images a premium feel. Then, they get right up close to the fabric to highlight that smooth, dense texture. It's a purely visual way to show the hoodie is made from technical fabrics. If you are selling a piece where comfort is the main selling point, standard front and back photos just are not enough. You need to show exactly what makes it comfortable. Add a macro shot of the fabric and make it the second image in your carousel. They can easily imagine how soft it feels before they even crawl. When it comes to denim, buyers really care about construction. The standard model shots make it hard to see the actual fabric quality or the hardware details. Replace a basic flat lay image with a label version. Add text colors directly on the photo, pointing to specific details like 14 O's, organic salvage, buttonfly, or customer developed rivet. Your customers instantly see what they are paying for without having to read the description. Visually breaking down the materials like this is the easiest way to justify a premium price point. You now have a solid list of A/B tests to run. We've seen that selling clothes online goes way beyond that just taking pretty pictures. At the end of the day, it comes down to show people how garments fit and feel in real life, and organizing your carousel to help them make an informed decision. And that's exactly why we built Lyntest, to make that testing process as simple as possible. The link to the app is down in the description, and you get a 14-day free trial. So launch your first test with Lyntest today and find out exactly which images drive the most revenue.